What's good, y'all? Nimi Lives You here back with another YouTube video. If you befriend just anybody, your principles may be low. Now, I was having a conversation with my homie, and we were talking about how, like, it's not the smartest thing to just be messing or befriending every and anybody, you feel me? Because you really don't know a person until you know a person. And he was making a good point. He was making a point of how, like, he only messes with like a few people because you just really you never know what somebody is until like things hit the fan. And I was like, that's facts, you know what I'm saying? And it made me think though, because you're gonna run into people in life who, like, you may vibe with and get along with for real. But it's like you can't just be so quick to call them a homie or call them a friend just because you're vibing and you're getting along quickly, you feel me? It's like you kind of got to see, you got to know a person before you really know a person. Like there's people in my life right now who, I get along with, they're cool people, but it's like I can't be so quick to call them friend because I don't really know just exactly how they are for real. You know what I'm saying? Like we get along cool, we get along nicely, but it's like I don't really know you yet. Like I even try and tell my siblings this sometimes. Like just because you be seeing people every day doesn't necessarily mean y'all are cool and locked in like this. Like you really don't know a person until you really go through something. You feel me? And then when you go through something, then you can analyze, okay, this is how this person is. And then another thing too is, would they like do for you what you would do for them? That's another big thing that I like to take into consideration before I like call somebody a friend or a homie. Like, would you use me? Would you help me in need? You know what I'm saying? And depending on or depending on what they would do, that would determine what I would do too. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be careful with it in this generation though, because it's really a time where I'm at a time of my life where people come and people go, and I don't really know who's gonna stay, you feel me? Because like I'm not the type to just go out on a limb and be like, oh, this the homie, blah blah blah, when I don't really know you for real, for real. Like I gotta be careful with that because you could, that's how you could really get snakes in your circle. Now my circle, I feel like I don't have any snakes. Now I've known the people in my circle, I've known for a long time. So I feel like if they were to do that, one, that'd be heartbreaking, but I just don't think that would happen. I think they're solid people. But like adding people like that could really mess things up. But it's like you also got to realize too that in this world, literally, I think the best thing for you to do is network. Like networking is definitely like a great play for you to make. You know what I'm saying? Because it's better than knowing. Well, obviously you want to know things too, but it's really important to know people. Like for example, like I remember last minute, right? I was in school, right? And my teacher's like, oh, you need to print out this paper or whatever. And my printer didn't have any ink and it was last minute. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm cooked because I needed to bring a hard copy. So I went like downstairs to the school, and there was this shorty who I knew there who I was talking to for a little bit. And she was like a member of some like club thing. And where the students normally print paper, they were like blocking us off, like, nah, you can't print here, you're done. I needed this paper today. I'm like, bro, what the hell am I gonna do? Then I seen Shorty, I'm like, yo, like she's in that club, like maybe she got her printer in there. I go up to Shorty like, yo, like I got this paper, blah, blah, blah. Can you like do this for me? Can you look out? And she looked out for me because we like were cool or whatever. And I was like, damn, like I appreciated her heavily for that. But that just goes to show like, you know what I'm saying? It's a good thing to network. It's a good thing to know the right people. You feel what I'm saying? But don't just put anybody in your circle because that could also cook you bad, bro. You tell someone a secret you thought you trusted. Now everybody knows your secret and now you're cooked. You get what I'm saying? Like you need to be able to know that people could hold things to the chest if you want them to hold it to the chest. You got to be careful of who you're mingling and intermingling with, bro. I'm telling you. You figure that out in this life, I feel like you'd be great. But if you had the right friends in the right places, oh, you'd be chilling. Like imagine you had a friend who was a judge. You know what I'm saying? You get in a little trouble, but y'all two go way back. You don't think they'd look out for you? You know what I'm saying? Well, depending on what it is you did. But like, you don't think they look out for you in a sense, you feel me? If you get pulled over by a cop and it happens to be your best friend, you think, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's knowing the right people could definitely put you in great positions. But you just got to be careful with who you're intermingling with, who you're sharing your secrets with and all that, because could be bad if you share it with the wrong person. But yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope y'all taking care of yourselves and lock it in. Y'all know what it is. Need me, love you.